Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori, your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how can be able to save, invest and grow in your financial affairs. And today I'm going to talk about the rat race. Probably you've heard it about the rat race. What is the rat race and how are you trapped in this rat race? Of course, the rat race is the unending trap of a rat in a wheel that is turning. It is constantly running and it is constantly going, but it is not moving anywhere. It is moving the wheel, but it is not moving anywhere on itself. It tires down and then starts again, and the cycle continues and it is not moving anywhere. Most people are actually in this rat race. They are trapped in the never-ending journey of looking for money, spending money, wanting to look for more money so that they can spend more money, and they end up doing nothing. You tire yourself out, working year after year after year after year and moving nowhere financially. So that is what we call being trapped in the rat race. So this is how it starts. Of course, you want to, get an income. You get an income. Then you think in your pursuit that if I work harder, a little bit harder, if I look for new opportunities, if I work more hours, if I look for opportunities to grow my money and work harder, then I'll be able to make my money. And you do all these attempts and are able to acquire this additional money and are able to grow your wealth in the end. So you have acquired your money. This is where the rat race continues. When you have gotten all this money and you have earned all this money, you feel the need to buy things. Yes, you end up buying things. And sometimes we are lied to when we think that when you buy things, you become happier. When you get the newest car, when you get the nicest suit, when you live in the fanciest neighborhood, when you take your children to the newest fanciest school, when you do all these things and acquire all these things, that you will be happier. This is a lie that we tell ourselves, that when you do not have money, you are sad and you are depressed. The truth is, you are probably uncomfortable and you are probably thinking about where your next meal will come from, but you are not as unhappy as you might perceive. So you have acquired all these things that you are buying because, again, you worked harder, you looked for money, and now you are spending your money to buy these new things. Then the other thing is, after buying these things, you realize that the utility of buying these things actually goes lower over time once you have acquired it, and you feel the need to start again, work a little bit harder, work more hours so that you can buy new things, so that you can feel a little bit happy for a season, and then you can again start looking for the new thing as you work harder, and the race and the wheel continues to turn. Again, we have to question, why is the rat race so effective in trapping people in their financial affairs? Of course, the first thing are several lies that you tell yourself. The first lie is that when I acquire new things, that I will be happy. Remember, it is just a momentary happiness. True happiness does not come from things that you receive, but from relationships that you make, from having a relationship with other people, and not from buying things. The other thing is, if I earn a little bit more money, I will be happier. You will not be happier by earning a little bit more money. It has been found by research that the average American happiness as regards to financial earnings come to an end at the amount of around $80,000 every single year. After that, they do not acquire any more additional money or happiness from the money they acquire, and it has tapered off and is stopped off, because you would assume that millionaires are the happiest. But sometimes the millionaires are the ones who are most concerned, are the most worried, are the ones who have so many things on their mind, and they have no time to even think about happiness. So it is a lie that however much money you make, you're going to be happier. Then the other question that comes into mind is, some people think that they are going to acquire the love of others, the admiration of others, by how much they try to impress other people. That is another lie that people tell themselves, that if I do this, if I acquire this, if I earn this much money, I'll now start to impress others. I will make others love me and desire me. And we are getting into the rat race of trying to keep up with others and keeping up with the Joneses, because we are chasing a mirage of that we will make other people love us more, we'll be more socially acceptable by our circles, and we end up in this rat race of going, running and coming again. So how do you come out of the rat race? The first thing is what I've talked about: debunk the myths, debunk the lies, and understand that your happiness comes from within and from relationships that we have with others, relationships that may not even actually cost money. So you debunk the lies that you have been telling yourself and advertising companies have been telling ourselves. Then the other thing, you need to now become content. Become content with what you have. Become content with the phone that you have. You do not need to acquire the new released phone. You do not need to drive the new big car. You do not need to live in this new fancy neighborhood. Just be content with what you have at a specific time. Then the other thing you need to do is start looking of ways of making passive income. Make money to be able to work for you. Make money work for you. Even when you're sleeping, you should be earning money through passive means, through your royalties, through rent, through getting money from dividends from companies that you have invested in, from capital gains, and all these things. Start making money without actively being involved in working for the money, because again, when you are in this rat race, you have to put in the effort and the time and the active work to be able to get the money and the gains that you are talking about. But when you have this passive income, it becomes less of a pressure every day to run for more, work harder, and do all these things, because you're having other additional monies that are coming passively and going to secure your future. Again, the other thing that will be able to help you is square down your financials to numbers. How much do you actually need to retire? How much income do you need to come from passive incomes to be able to help you be financially secure? How much money do you need to be financially free in your life? Because when you are free, you no longer have to run on this wheel, that this never or ever turning wheel but never moving wheel in your life, because you need to determine how much is actually enough. And because now you are content and you are earning some of this money, you are no longer trapped in this rat race and can actually take some time off and just have it for yourself. It is important that you do this, because over time it has been seen that people are suffering from stress. People are suffering from unmet expectations, high-end expectations, and people are stressed out. People are suffering from mental breakdowns because of always constantly in this rat race, running around and chasing the next thing, and always being uncontent with what they have, and always looking to impress others, and always digging a hole to fill a hole, and to constantly feel like they're not enough. I hope you, as a follower of my channel, are going to come out of this mindset, of this rat race, and you're going to see yourself being able to walk away from this constant turning and nothing moving situation in your life. I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you're becoming better in your financial affairs. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave a comment down below, and to like this video, because when you like this video, others also are able to see this video and is able to help them in their financial journey. I hope that you are learning, you're growing, and you're becoming better. Enjoy your day.